try to recall the plot of Xenogears.
Oh boy!
Oh, crap.
Oh boy.
I have been dreading doing this game because I'll have you know that when I played Xenogears, the game was so difficult for me way back in the day that I picked up and put down this game so many times. It took me a whole 2 years to beat it. So, my memory of it is super spotty.
I just went through the synopsis, and good fucking luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Okay, the plot of Xenogears goes as follows. So, the main character is this cool kung fu Chinese martial artist guy. His name is Fei Fong Wong, and he's basically anime Jet Li, and he's cool.
He's awesome.
He lives in a village, and he goes to go see his doctor, Saitan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. You just have to deal with it.
We'll do it the way we did when we first played. His name is Saitan.
Okay. So, you find Saitan, and he's like, hey, guess what? My buddy is gonna get, like, totally, married or something. And he goes like, oh, that's great! This is totally not gonna be foreshadowing for something later. I mean, nothing bad is totally not gonna happen at the very beginning of the game, and then you find out that, like, these, like, robots show up, like, actual mechas, and one of them crash lands next to the village, so you and Saitan go check it out, and you go like, oh, cool robot, let's go check out this robot! And then, I guess, like, the rest of the robot's buddies are like, hey, where's that robot we left behind in the forest? Oh, hey, there's a village over there, let's attack it. You guys up for attacking a village? So they attack the village, and then Faye has no choice but to go into the robot and use his kung fu skills in the robot, which is actually really cool. And the village gets burns down, and everyone's all like, Faye, it's all your fault, because you found a robot! So he gets banished from the village, because it's burnt down and everything. And then he's wandering around like a forest, and he runs into Ellie, and she yells at him in German.
Yeah.
And I like Ellie. She's cool, except she keeps leaving your damn party. Anyway, so I guess, like, this is one of my favorite scenes, where she's like aiming a gun at him, and he's all like super depressed, and she's like threatening him, and he's all like, okay, fucking do it. Just do it. I got nothing to lose. Shoot me, damn it. And she's like, oh, fuck, this guy is crazy. Maybe I should just run away. But then she gets attacked by a monster, and then Faye saves her, and then they bond over a campfire or something.
Yo, that's finished.
Okay, I'm going to let you... This is pretty much all I know about Xenogears now, so... Fair warning, I'm going to start making shit up.
Oh, no.
So, at some point from here, Faye and Ellie find themselves in a desert, and they get, like, attacked... Or no, they don't get attacked, they get, like, picked up by sand pirates. Which is actually awesome. Because I actually like Bart. He's the next party member. He's like a sand pirate captain, and they run around in a sand cruiser, and they do piratey things. But what they're actually doing is that there's this country, I think, that they need to... that is, like, super fucking evil. It's not clear, because this is Xenogears. But either way, they're pirating around this country because fuck this country. I think they kidnapped Bart's childhood friend, sister. Her name was Margie. She's kind of important. But they need to, like, save her. So they do? And then they get attacked by sand ships. and there's this other guy who's like a recurring villain. His name is Ramus. And I have no idea what he has to do with the story. But he's a consistent villain. And he has like an assistant named Myong, who in the beginning of the game was naked.
What happened in the beginning of the game?
I don't know what happened in the beginning of the game. As far as I know, the opening cutscene was a fucking spaceship crashes and a naked girl watches. And that's it. And I guess it's Myong. And I think she's immortal? No, but I'll get back to that later. So then, okay, they save Margie, and then they are on the run? Where could they run to? I know this kingdom, which by the way is called Aveh, is at war with this other kingdom, called Kislev. I think. They're at war? So I guess they're like, okay, well, if Aveh can't help us, then maybe we should go to Kislev. And then they get to Kislev, and you realize that this place is Midgar. And then, I don't remember what happens here, but you get thrown into prison. And then I guess you give Regal a high five. And you're now thrown in this, like, death arena. Where you have to fight fucking... Oh shit, hold on. Before all of this, back when the village was under attack, like, Faye actually goes berserk while he's in the robot, right? And he like gets V-triggered and turns into Nakali. And this dual personality thing is a consistent theme in throughout the game. So anyways, back in Kislev, you fight fucking Smart Blanca. His name was Rico, and he was like a beast man, except he's intelligent. And then I guess you fight him, and then he's all like, okay, fine, you're pretty good, but you didn't defeat me while I'm in a robot, so you ain't the king yet. And then you fight him in the robot, and he goes, okay, you're the king of fighters. And then fucking... What the fuck is going on? Alright, I'm just gonna skip ahead to shit that I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right! Ellie is supposed to be, like, this lieutenant or something for this flying city called Solaris. And everybody hates Solaris because it's a flying fucking city and they've got tech. And they're just terrorizing people. In fact, one of the things that the Solarians always call people were lamps. That was their insult. Like, instead of inferior being, you're just a lamp.
Correct.
Okay, so then I guess Ramus works for Solaris, and he said, "Oh, Ellie has betrayed us. Let's send people after her and kill her." So Ramus sends the fucking female Power Rangers.
Do you remember what they were called?
The Elements.
Yes.
Yes, they were called the Elements. I remember the Elements because they were my favorite part of the game. They were so out of place, but they were great. Like, and they were also named after angels, I think. Or like the leader, or the new leader now, after Ellie left, is named, Dominia? And then there's Talon, who's like the wind one. Dominia is the earth one.
Yep.
And then Serafina, who's the fire one. And then Calvina, who's my favorite character, who's the water one. And they all had animal robots. And later on they transformed, and it was the greatest thing ever. So I guess they're like, okay, well, fucking Power Rangers are after us. I guess we better go up to Solaris and, like, fucking kick their asses. Because as long as we're down here, we can't get to them. So they need to climb the literal Tower of Babel. And I remember Babel Tower because that fucking dungeon was long.
Oh, you know what else? Like, what, Babel Tower? You had to platform.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was a platforming game in this. So then, I guess they get to the top of Babel Tower after, like, 20 hours of platforming. And they get attacked by the purest maiden of the entire game. Because not only is she the purest maiden, but she is the biggest badass. Because while everyone else climbs into the cockpit of the robots, she rides on its shoulder.
That's actually true.
She rides on its shoulder. And her robot was called Saibzin. It's like the biggest, it's the coolest, fattest robot next to freaking Iron Tager.
Yeah.
So then she fights you and she goes, okay, I guess you could go into Solaris now. Or Solaris now. But by the way, I kind of hate Solaris too. So Solaris is going to pass by this tower and then we can get access. I can get you VIP access to Solaris. And then I guess everyone gets separated. Because I don't remember why, but it's just Faye and Ellie running around Solaris finding out that, Solarians eat fucking Soylent Green, and Soylent Green is literally people. Well, not people, it's more like they fucking make Soylent Green out of beast people. And then, I don't fucking know why they're up here. I honestly don't know why they're up here. So I guess they fight Ramus or something, or Myung, or the Elements, and then they fall off Solaris, and then Faye is alone, I think. Or maybe he V-triggers, I don't fucking know! I'm just gonna assume he V-triggers, and then an explosion happens, and they fall off the city, and then he gets separated from Ellie and the rest of the group. And then Bart picks him up. Except while Faye was unconscious, Bart's all like, hey look, I turned my sand cruiser into a real boat. And then I guess Faye is looking for Ellie, meanwhile having all these weird memories of like past lives of him and Ellie. Like at some point he and Ellie were like Korean. I have no idea how this has anything to do with anything. Fuck. Okay, so I guess while they're looking for Ellie, they run into like a priest, and he's cool because he has guns, and they're like, "Hey, we have a zombie problem. Would you like to help me with this zombie problem?" By the way, the priest's name is Billy, and he's fucking cool. But I hated using him because he had an ammo system, and you had to keep buying him ammo, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
You had to buy one weapon for each of your allies. You had to buy like 6 weapons for Billy.
Oh, fuck you, Billy. But he's really cool, so I forgive him. So then I guess you kill the zombies. And then you find Ellie in some random shack. And like this weird fat alien guy is all like, hey, I put her in a tube and she's naked because Ellie always gets naked when she leaves. And then you get Ellie back. And then I guess trouble's brewing in fucking Aveh. And Bart's all like, hey, by the way, I'm a prince. So, you know what? Maybe it's time to get my kingdom back. So they go back to Aveh and they overthrow the kingdom. And they're like, okay, well, now that I'm king, we should really end this war with Kislev. And then I guess we upgrade our mechs while we're doing this. Because there were upgraded mechs. And what is Satan doing this whole time? At some point he gets a sword and he's really cool. But I don't know what he's doing. And I don't know what Billy's doing. I kinda know what Bart is doing. I have no idea why Ellie keeps leaving. And I guess Ramo's like, man, I really fucking hate this guy. I still haven't killed this bastard yet. And then Myong's all like, hey, you wanna summon God? I think. And then, oh god, there's another point where they're like fall down the fucking crater and find the ancient civilization of like modern day. And they find like this fucking nanomachine colony that manifests itself into like a form of a girl, and she's like the ultimate fucking weapon to surpass Metal Gear. And she's really cool because she had a mecha that had no arms. And it had like wings on its head and attacked with the wings, and it was really cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And then I don't know what happens. I guess Myong and Ramus are looking for the Xenogears, which I think is God. But Faye gets it. No, hold on. Faye's mecha was the Xenogears all along.
Oh my god.
So then after losing his memory for like a third time, and after Ellie leaves for like the 4th time, I guess he discovers the truth about his past, but I don't know what it is. I don't remember what it is. But I guess he faces his shadow, and then his shadow manifests into the persona that is Xenogears. At some point, you also picked up like a pink fluffy thing as an ally. Like it had a dumb name like Choo Choo. And then I guess Ramus dies, and then Myong summons Lavos. And Bart upgrades the freaking ship one more time to make it into an airship. So he has gone through every kind of pirate imaginable. And then I guess Lavos shows up, and everyone upgrades their gears. And then you fight God. And then you find out that Ellie was God? Or was she like the Virgin Mary or something? Or some kind of freaking Judo-Christianity reference? Or I don't know! I just remember you fought Lavos with Xenogears, and that's the plot of Xenogears.